Yeah. Yeah. The past ain't always pretty. The past ain't always pretty. Yeah. The past ain't always pretty. It's a long, hard road through the shame and the grit. But I'm standing here in the city with a heart rebuilt from every broken bit. I can't rewrite the story. Can't undo what I did. Yeah. But I'm learning how to live, and how to live with all of it. I was young when I had my kids, still a kid in my own skin, chasing every high I could find, letting all the pain pour in. No job, no car, no plan, just a bag and a busted vein. Running from the mirror, from the guilt and the quiet shame. Yeah, days blurred in the nights, I was gone more than I was home. Out there chasing poison, leaving my family all alone. No bedtime stories, no first words, no games in the yard. Just the ghost of a father with a heart growing cold and hard. Yeah, I was breaking every promise, every vow that I had made, trading love for a needle in the corner in the shade. In and out of jail cells, in and out of fights at night. Couldn't see my children's faces through the smoke and flashing lights. 8 years slipped through my fingers like water through my hands. Missed their first steps, first days of school, I never had a plan. I failed as a father, failed as a husband too. Left my wife to raise our boys while I chased the foolish doom. Then the weight of what I wasted started crushing down my chest. I was tired of being broken, sick of calling failure next. Lying on the floor one night, staring at it, cracked the wall. I whispered to a God I cursed, if you're there, don't let me fall. Thank God for second chances, for the hands that pull me out, for the strength to face the mirror and the storms of fear and doubt. I put the bottle down, put the needle in the past, took one honest breath of air and said this time I'm gonna last. The past ain't always pretty. It's a long, hard road through the shame and the grit. But I'm standing here in the city with a heart rebuilt from every broken bit. I can't rewrite the story, can't undo what I did, but I'm learning how to live, yeah, and how to live with all. I pulled my head out of my ass, learned to crawl before I ran. Got a job, paid my dues, tried to be a better man. Showed up to every visit, to every tear and second glance, earning back the trust a day at a time, not just by chance. My wife had every reason in the world to walk away, but she looked me in the eyes and said, prove you're here to stay. It wasn't some fairy tale, it was fights and late night cries. To her heart, set the table, trying hard to compromise. We struggled and we made do with the little that we had. Paid the rent with hope and faith in the steady, humble grind. Slowly stitched our home back up, thread by fragile thread. Turned a war-torn, broken house to a place of love instead. I gotta raise my boys to men, watch them stand up on their own. Taught them how to face the truth, how to right the wrongs they known. Told them you are not my failures, you are more than where I've been. You can learn from all my damage, not repeat the hurt I did again. Take my story as a warning, not a weight you carry in. Now I'm proud of who they become and the man I fought to be. Proud of my wife for standing strong when no one else could see. Yeah, we broke through every whisper that said love can never mend. Built a future out of rubble, turned the dead into a bin. Life still hard, the bills still stacked. Some nights I barely sleep, but I hold my head up higher knowing what I chose to keep. I'm chasing out a chemical, but a different kind of high. The joy of honest living, of looking my kids in the eye. The past ain't always pretty. It's a long, hard road through the shame and the grit. But I'm standing here in the city with a heart rebuilt from every broken bit. I can't rewrite the story, can't undo what I did, but I'm learning how to live, and how to live with all of it.